What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I don't know if I look into there or if I look here. I don't know. Or I look into myself but anyways, I'm here and I'm gonna say is the KPI. So today's door knocking session. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I started pretty late. Today for a door knocking sesh. I got through it like a little neighborhood and my KPIs was so I had 34 touch points. 34 touch points. I was able to door knock 33 door knocks. It says 14 sticky notes, and I got 22 contacts. I got 14 not interested. I got 1 interested. Got 5 people renting. I might have did a tally. It might be actually 30. Did I say 30? It might be. I think I said 34, but it's probably 33. 33 touch points, like door knocking and stuff, because I was in a neighborhood where there was no gates or anything like that. So, but anyways, yeah, I found a lady. She said she's looking to sell, but in 2 years she wants to wait. Till I'm not sure why. I think it's the presidency. She wants to see how it's going, but she wants to move down the hill with her sister, or it was her daughter. I can't really remember, but she said her timeline was 2 years. Motivation, she wants to move with her sister. I feel like we can find a deeper motivation. She did tell me that the condition of the property, it needs work. Like, it needs to be updated. She pointed out that's why on this street the house doesn't look as good. It looks like the worst one. She didn't say that, but she did point out that the house is not in shape. That's what she said. And yeah, I didn't ask price because I'm like 2 years. I'm like, if she's saying 2 years, I'm not gonna ask price. But realistically, guys, I didn't get her phone number, the lead, because I door knocked. So what I usually do, guys, is I don't really like to ask for their phone number because I know they're like hesitant to give it to me. Like a stranger at the door getting my phone number, like I guess I'm trying to show that I'm professional and all of that. Of course, yeah. I give them my business card and I try to show like, hey, here's my business card. But guys, I'm thinking maybe I'm possibly gonna have to start skip tracing these leads now and put them in my CRM, put them in my database, and then follow up with them like that. Because guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's a drag when you have to go and follow up with your leads when you're driving for dollars, especially when they don't give you the phone number, because this game is follow-up. Like, you have to follow up, guys, in the business. Like, when I say guys, I should be talking about myself. Realistically, like, you need to follow up, because I was not following up and I didn't get much success because I didn't follow up. And the first time I did follow up, guess what? Signed contract. So, and then it turned out to be a deal. So following up, and I mean, it's okay, and that's how you build rapport. It's like, people like will get leads and they'll forget about them, but if you're there actively going, hey, how are you doing, and don't call them and say, hey, I just wanted to come to follow up or touch base. Just say, hey, I was thinking about you and I wanted to give you a call, and then how's it going, how are you doing, blah 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 at the end. And then you're like, oh, are you still set to move to Michigan by August? And then yeah. And guys, and something good is, like, before, when I would door knock and I was only thinking about cash offers, I was like, damn it, like a cash offer, like if a seller tells me, if a seller is telling me about, oh, we want this price, and it's like a high price, and I know on the top of my head, your house is not worth that much, they say, oh, but we added a big old unit, warehouse, not a warehouse. They're like, we added a storage unit in the back. It's this much square footage. Like, it's raised our value by $100,000, $200,000 more. But I'm like, we're going after the house, Hey, and that's probably something I'm wrong about, guys. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Like, hey, you need to count that value, because I'm not gonna lie, I forget everything else, and I'm just focused on the house. Like, I'm focused on the condition of the house, how much it's gonna need in repairs, and And I just use an estimate. Shout out Modest Mendez. He has like a, in one of his videos, it's like how to make 50K a month or whatever in his videos. And he has like a repair estimator. It's like this square footage, if it's a light heavy, and I just look and I'm like, oh, okay, this one doesn't need too much work. I'm like, oh, this one, I have probably like, it doesn't need too much work. And it's accurate because I also show it to other investors, and they're like, they look at the pictures and like, yeah, this thing needs 35 grand in rehab. And also kind of like, it's a good thing. So if you want to go check out on that video, he has like a repair estimator, and it's just simple to get the numbers in fast and do your numbers. But like I was saying, a seller, actually it was two people who told me interested. They're looking to sell in 6 weeks, and the other lady, the first one, she wants to sell in 2 years. That's her timeline. So what would I do if I were to follow up? Probably I wouldn't follow up. It would be good. It would be good if I followed up every month. But following up every month, realistically, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of leads out there, guys. There's so much business to be done out there. I just know it. Like how much people are doing deals. Like literally, guys, if you think about it, real estate, like everything involves real estate. I'm not gonna lie. Like people who do construction who do construction, they're doing real estate. I guess maybe software, I guess, is digital real estate, or some stuff like that. But yeah, I think like everything kind of involves real estate because we're humans, you know. We can't be outside, you know. But our bodies and all that stuff. But yeah, how would I would need to put her in the CRM. And if I just go every month and then eventually every 3 months or once a month would be best. And then this one, then 6 weeks, like he told me, and I was like, you know what? Okay. He was like, I want 600,000 because he has a unit in the back. And he was like, I want 6. I was like, is that negotiable? They're like, no, we wouldn't take nothing less. So I was like, okay. I'm open to speaking terms, you know. I told him, and terms, because that's something I messed up, guys. I needed to ask how much they owe on the property, but I can run title and see that stuff. But then I can be like, run terms with them, okay? And then if they're agreeing to terms, then guess what? You can still wholesale a seller finance deal. So, and guys, I think that's how probably everybody starts, right? As an agent or as a wholesaler or whatever, unless you have like a lot of capital, then invest and buy these deals. And I think that's good. And honestly, guys, that's how it is. I think, like I said in, I think maybe a video or two ago about how people are realistically getting a lot of properties under their belts and having units and stuff. I was like, dang, like you need money for that. But no, if you can get a good deal, like that's why it's called a deal, you know, like you get a terms, like agree on something that's a deal for you and you'll still cash flow. You imagine like you do a seller finance and you get a seller to agree terms with you. They're like, hey, you will pay me $900 every month, but you can rent out the property for $2,000 every month, and it's $500 for property management and all this other stuff. Let's say $500 for property all management, $114,400, and let's say like all the utilities and everything else, $1,700. You would cash flow $300. You would cash flow $300, bro, and that's just from you getting a deal. You're paying off you're doing the seller finance. You're paying to the seller. The seller's the bank, and you're getting that $300 pocket. You're paying for someone to manage your property for you. So I mean, I can say all this stuff, guys, but at the end of the day, it's like I have to go out and do it. So yeah, so let's just go and get this done. I just showed the KPIs. I need to do way more numbers. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I woke up really late today. Like my alarm did not go. My alarm didn't go off, and I went to the office, and yeah, I started late. So, but anyways, let's go.